Hey there, awesome art students. This is Michael with the How to Draw and Paint channel, and I am checking out these awesome brush pens by Mutter. I want to thank Mutter for sending these to me to try out and review for you. And here's what we've got. We've got a pen that is a brush, and you load the barrel right here with water. And let me show you how that works. I'm going to choose one that I haven't loaded, and you turn this off right here. You fill that with water, and then on this end is the brush right here, and see, you screw that back in. Actually, you want to hold it up when you put it back in. Put that back together, and now the water will feed through your brush, and you can push right here. There's a little squeeze. It's a soft plastic, and that'll push extra water through it. So I was a little skeptical of this at first, but I have to tell you that I have fallen in love with these. And if you want to get yourself a set, I have a link in the description below to Amazon.com, and you can go and pick up a 6-pack of these. This is the way they come in a little kit right here, and you can pick them up for right now, I think under $15, maybe even around $11. That may change, but check the link, see what they're running for these days, and get yourself a set if you want, if you think they're cool. And I think they're really cool. So I've already used this one, and you see the nylon bristles are a little tinted yet because I haven't washed them out. But let me show you how this works. You go ahead and dip this in your paint, and if you need a little more water, you can squeeze it and add a little water to your paint. And then you load the brush right there, and then you can go in and use it just like you would a pen, and you can paint just like that. Really fun. And let's say you need a little more water. Well, you just squeeze, and a little bit of extra water will come out the end, and you've got a little more water. Now, this is such a fun thing to do, and I don't have to keep carrying my brush back and forth to a container of water. I'm not saying you don't need any water, because maybe you need to clean your brush, but even cleaning, you can squeeze it and run some water through it. I've got a napkin here. Let me show you how that works. You can squeeze it and flush it out a little bit, and then wipe it off, and it's pretty much ready to go for the next color. So I'll go ahead and squeeze a little water into my palette here, and go ahead and just go on with my next color. So I'd say it's like drawing with a brush, because it sort of feels like painting, but the way the brush works, it sort of feels like drawing, or like, water markers. I don't know. So different sizes. That's a great size to work with for what I'm doing. Now here is a very fine tipped. Let me see if you can see that tip. I'll hold it against the dark purple there. This one, I believe, is the smallest tipped one I have. Nope, I take that back. There's an even smaller one right here. See, right there. And I'm going to go ahead and take this one. This is the second one up. Load it with some green, and let me show you what awesome things you can do with this. And you have a great deal of control. It's really like drawing with watercolor. Now, not only watercolor, you can fill this with water and use it like this, but you can also fill these with ink, and then basically just paint with ink. And I really enjoy doing that. I'm going to try that out in a different lesson. I'm going to load some of this sort of light blue here, and again show you the kind of control you can have with this brush, or I should say the brush pen, because it's so much more than a brush. It's super cool. Now, one of the nice things to do with watercolor is, let's see, I don't have that one loaded. Let's see this one. Okay, go ahead and drip some water onto your surface. See, I got a little green left in that brush, and pre-wet the surface that you want to paint. Then get some paint and just touch it in there and watch what happens. You'll see it start to bleed out and make these awesome effects that really you almost only get with watercolors. Go ahead and clean that out and do a little bit of other colors. So my verdict on this is this is a winner. I definitely am going to start using these in more of my projects. I'll be using them on more things on the channel. I love the speed with which I can work with them. I can definitely see using them in some of the children's illustration work that I'm going to start doing. I've got a couple of books in the works right now, and love the way it's quick and easy. Little extra water, just flows fast and fun. Last letter here. If you've enjoyed this video and you think it's worth subscribing to the channel to get information on cool art supplies and free drawing lessons, then please do subscribe. Tell your friends about it, and keep coming back. And if you have used these pens and can leave us a comment, tell us how you like them, that'd be great. Again, thanks to Mutter for giving us these to try out. Please check the link in the description. And most of all, have fun painting, drawing, and being creative. Thanks so much for watching. You guys have a great day.